top 10 best movies of 2018. Oof, let me get this microphone ready. There you go. The list includes, let's go with like from 10 to 1. 1 being the best of the best, 1 being the top number 1 favorite movie of the year, at least in my book. Um, Number 10, Alfonso Cuarón's drama Roma. Now, Roma just came out also on Netflix and in select theaters this past couple of weeks. One of the most beautiful movies of the year. Very uh, deeply moving, deeply affecting, and oh man, it's the cinematography is amazing. And I've seen movies about women before or the strength of a woman, but nothing. Uh, they were never told in a very impactful way as what Roma did. It's so powerful in its simplicity. That's the only way I can put it. So if you haven't checked out Roma, please do so. That's number 10. Number 9 is Bohemian Rhapsody, which has been nominated for Golden Globe for Best Picture Drama. Of course, it's a movie about a biopic movie about the music band Queen, and the center of the story, of course, is Freddie Mercury, played by uh, uh, amazingly performed by Rami Malek. So, Bohemian Rhapsody opened in wide release this past November, so I'm sure many of you have watched it. That is number 9 on my list of top 10 best movies of the year. Number 8 is The Favorite. Oh my God, The Favorite is awesome. Oh, I think it's only in select theaters right now. Hopefully, it expands to more theaters in January. But it is, I don't know. Such a it's a it's a dark comedy, if you will. Um, and but it's not like rah rah hilarious, laugh out loud kind of riotous, movie. It's just it pokes fun at aristocracy. It pokes fun at the elite, and it's so outlandish and silly the way these two characters are trying to win the favor of the queen, who herself is very childish in her behaviors. Such a fantastic film all around. Great performances by all the actors involved. Number 7 on my top 10 best movies of the year. Number 7 is Hereditary. Woo! Hereditary is one of the best horror movies I've ever seen. Um, Tony Collette gives one of the best performances of the year. So make sure you go check out Hereditary if you haven't seen that. I think it's already out on Blu-ray. I'm not sure. I gotta double check that. Yeah, if it is already come out on Blu-ray, I highly recommend you put that on your number 1 or on top of your must-see list this season. Um, all right, so the next one, number 6, is A Quiet Place. That's also a horror film. That's by John Krasinski. Um, it's a creature movie, different from Hereditary, which is more of a supernatural ghost kind of horror. But it's interesting to have 2 horror movies out on this list of mine, the top 10 best movies of the year. But A Quiet Place, man, basically it's a silent film, and it's so creepy at times, and it's one of those things where people are championing it right now for best script of the year or one of the best scripts of the year, even though not a lot of dialogue happening in the movie itself. Which reminds me of the movie The Artist. Remember The Artist? I think it won also for best screenplay. I was like, whoa, what's going on? It was a silent film, but it just there's more to it than just about the dialogue. It's just such a well structured story. Number 5, top 10 best movies of the year is Eighth Grade. Of one of the best coming of age tales I've ever seen. Elsie Fisher gives one of the best performances of the year. Really mature beyond her years. Um, and Bo Burnham's tackling the that period of a woman's life, in the eighth grade. He tackles it in such an honest, genuine, not pretentious way. So I love that. So eighth grade is number 5 on my list. Number 4 on my list is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Woohoo! Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Um, Man, that is, as my friend says, it's a game changer. It's an animated movie unlike anything you've ever seen. It blows Incredibles 2 and Ralph Breaks the Internet out of the water. Um, and the story, everything about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, from the story standpoint, the animation standpoint, from the character development, everything about it is solid. So yes, a must see, a must see. Number 3 on my list. All right, we're going to the top, to best of the best of the year. Number 3 is Searching. Woo, Searching. Um, Man, who would have thought that uh, uh, having that format where the story is told through computer screens and cameras, because we already had 2 unfriended movies that were not that great. The whole screen life method thing that they use, but the power of Searching is in the story, and it's a mystery, it's a puzzle thing, where things get revealed as you peel the layers more and more. So if the story is solid, the whole screen life method becomes something that complements that story. So it has to be the story first, and so the screen life is built around it. Number 2, my top 10 best movies of the year is Mission Impossible Fallout. Mission Impossible Fallout. Woohoo! One of the best action movies ever made, in my opinion. And who would have thought, man? I mean, this is one franchise in which each of the installment gets. I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is, let me rephrase that. This is one franchise that gets better and better and better with each installment. Um, and you can't say that about every other franchise out there. You can't say the same about other franchises. But this is a rare thing where, just like, I don't know, somehow they always find a way to make it more exciting and more thrilling with each installment, and it just blows my mind. And number 1, top 10 best movie, the number 1 top best movie of the year in my top 10 best list is Green Book. Green Book. Woo woo. Green Book. Starring Viggo Mortensen and Marshall Ali. It's a drama slash comedy based on a true story, and it's a friendship tale. It's heartwarming. It's profound. It's funny. It's what do you call that? Eye opening, and it's relevant. It's very timely. I just everything about this film. It's not. If you come across the ad or the poster board, you probably or the billboard, you probably would think of it as just another feel good film. But no, it's more than that. It's more than just feel good. It's actually it's a very powerful drama that will have a lasting impact. Will stay with you long after the end credits roll. So those are it. Those are the top 10 best movies, and the honorable mentions. Game Night. I love that comedy movie, Game Night. I love how each situation is done in a gameplay kind of mode, whether it be charade or whatnot. It's fun. It's a fun comedy film. Another honorable mention is Upgrade. It's an action slash horror slash sci-fi, starring that Tom Hardy look like. I'm sorry, Logan Marshall Green. Uh, One of my favorite movies of the year. And the last honorable mention is The Hate You Give. It's a heavy, powerful drama from 20th Century Fox about police brutality and the whole that's going on right now in our society. Police shooting unarmed black men. So um, those are my honorable mentions. There are 3 of them. Again, top 10 best movies of the year: Roma, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Hereditary, Eighth Grade, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Searching, Mission Impossible Fallout, and Green Book.